Well, huge. He was one hitter away from being out of that game. And would have turned it over to Bibbins Dirks for him to be able to record the last out, kind of settle down, gather himself mentally, really buckle down and start making pitches. 16 three-pitcher less situations for him. Got the ball back in the strike zone, got hitters in swing mode, and was able to record the outs that we needed. But, yeah, the first inning was quite a challenge for him.
You've talked many times about this team never gives in. I mean, the big deficit, but just talk about the 2 back-to-back 6-run innings and what that did for you guys.
No, it was huge. Look, there's down 5 early, able to put 1 on the board, stayed in the fight, and then the first 6-run inning really was huge for us. We're trying to put another run on, and then once across the plate, and then opportunity to put a crooked number up, and that was key for us. We talked about it, the need to be able to do that anytime we had an opportunity to. Guys came out swinging. They stayed really engaged in their at bats, and then I just really feel like the momentum of that inning carried over to the next, and the guys. Once these guys get that feeling and that momentum going, that offense, and there's a lot of feel good, they seem to capitalize and just feed off each other.
On the subject of Martin, he seems to be in that group of starters who are most vulnerable in the first inning, get better as they go along. Do you see anything different in the first innings of his starts compared to the rest of the game?
Well, it's about throwing strikes. It's about getting the ball in the strike zone and not pitching out on the edges, pitching to contact. It's what we told him after the first. We brought him down the tunnel and said, look, you're a contact pitcher. Throw strikes and stay in it, put a 0 up on the board. This offense is going to get going. And I think he made the mental adjustment more than anything else. I don't think it was any physical adjustment there. It was just all mental.
Odor did some nice things early in this homestand, but this was his first big offensive game really in about 3 weeks. How important was that for you guys to see him bust out a little bit?
Yeah, very encouraging for Rugi and for this offense. We need for him to go. We need for him to be a big part of this offense. He's one of those guys that inside of our offense is RBI guy, power guy, can hit the ball all over the ballpark. And we've seen when he gets on base, he can utilize his legs and his speed and create and score runs for us.
You mentioned the way the offense can get that feeling. That also translates not just from inning to inning, but within the entire team from game to game. Do you sense that building right now?
There's some of that there, yes. Last night was a little bit of a challenge for us with that. I mean, I thought Shields threw the ball very well against us and kept us off balance. But this whole homestand, you see the games we played and how we scored runs. There is an element to that when these guys, wide-eyed and visual, you see the good swings, you see the balance, you see them go on attack. It's pretty special.